Hi, I'm Julian. This is my cranial nerve examination. Here's my sheet, and today is June 18th. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you clear out your nostrils, go ahead and inhale, and go ahead and inhale on the other side. Go ahead and get that finger there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close your eyes tightly, and I want you to just take a whiff. What did you get? What did you smell?
Coffee.
Great. Okay, go ahead. Let's clear the other side, and take a breath for me. What are we smelling?
Coffee.
Was the intensity the same from side to side?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the light off. My fundoscopic exam, and I'm going to be looking for things like AV nicking, increased cup size, or cotton wool spots in the eyes. So what I'm looking for is I'm gonna come in at 15 degrees. I want you to go ahead and look over my shoulder. I'm going to come in. So I find the red eye reflex. Good. And I'm going to follow the veins back to the optic disc. Then I'm going to go back to this side now. I'm going to come in at 15 degrees, go ahead and look over my shoulder. Great. Find the red light reflex. Okay, then go back, follow back to the cup. Okay. So next I'm going to do the peripheral test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you close one eye for me. Great. Okay, so I want you to tell me when you can see my fingers.
No.
Good.
No. No.
Great.
No. No. No.
Okay. Gonna close the other eye for me?
No.
No. No. No. No. No. Great. Okay. What I want you to do now is I'm going to check for accommodation. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you look at the tip of my pen. Great. Now I want you to look at the distance, the tip of my pen, and the distance, tip of my pen, the distance, tip of my pen, and the distance. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna have you look at the tip. I'm checking for accommodation again. I'm gonna have you look at the tip of my pen, and the distance, tip of my pen, the distance, tip of my pen, and the distance. And I'm looking for the lens to thicken whenever he's focusing on the pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test for convergence now. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and look at my pen. Okay, great. So now I'm going to check for direct and consensual reflexes of the eyes, making sure that the eyes are constricting. So I'm going to look for direct constriction, and I'm looking for consensual constriction. Right? That's fine. Look for a direct constriction and consensual constriction. And if there was a cranial nerve 3 lesion on the left side, it would constrict. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you just look ahead, and I'm looking for any ptosis of the eyes. Okay. And then I'm going to have you close your eyes for me, and I'm looking for any blepharospasms. Okay, great. You can go ahead and relax for me. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you stare at the tip of my pen. Right? I want you to don't move your head for me, okay? Just keep your head still, follow with your eyes. Right, and I'm checking for any end stage nystagmus. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the jaw jerk reflex. I'm going to have you open your jaw just a hair. Right? Okay. So now I'm going to have you go ahead and try to open your jaw a little bit. Try to resist me. Excellent. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you close your eyes for me. Do you feel this?
Mm-hmm.
What's it feel like?
Cotton.
Great. Okay. So I'm going to put this on your face. Could you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Great. Could you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Is the intensity same side to side?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Intensity the same all the way through?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Intensity the same side to side?
Yes.
Could you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Intensity the same side to side?
Yes.
Okay. Great. More time. Did you feel this?
Yes.
Feel prickly?
Yes.
Okay, great. Could you feel this?
Yes.
Same intensity all the way through?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Same side to side?
Yes.
Same intensity?
Yes.
Okay. Feel this all the way through?
Yes.
Feel this all the way through?
Yes.
Intensity the same bilaterally?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
All the way through?
Yes.
Feel this all the way through?
Yes.
Intensity the same side to side?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, next thing I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you go ahead and puff your cheeks out for me. Okay? Alright, go ahead and close your eyes real tight for me. Okay, good. Alright, go ahead and raise your eyebrows. Smile. Okay, how about the Rangers? It's an Olympic smile. Great. Next thing we do is we're gonna do okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna check his cranial nerve, the cochlea vestibular nerve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you close your eyes for me. Okay, can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay, tell me when you can't hear it anymore.
No.
Okay, this side. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Tell me when you can't hear it?
No.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna say he's got a little lag on the left side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check them using Weber's test. So I'm gonna put this on top of your head so when you can't hear it anymore. Which side does it lateralize to? Is it lateral?
The left side.
Okay, great. So now I'm gonna put it behind his ear using Renee's test. Okay. Which side is it louder to? I mean, can you hear it? Tell me when you can't hear it anymore.
No.
Okay, great.
No.
Okay, great. So we're checking for conductive hearing loss on the left side, and we're confirming it using Renee's test, saying that bone was louder than air. Bone conduction was louder than air conduction. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and stand up, and I want you to stand at the table. Okay, great. So I'm gonna have you walk heel to toe for me with your eyes open. Okay, go ahead and relax. Turn around for me. Close your eyes. Walk heel to toe. Okay, great. Go ahead and relax. You can go ahead and sit down for me. Okay, so next thing I need you to do is we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you open your mouth for me. We're gonna take a look at his tongue. Right, we're looking for any fasciculations or atrophy. Go ahead and stick out your tongue. Okay, great. We're looking for any deviation. So if there was a lesion, the tongue would deviate to the side of the lesion. And if there was a lesion on that right side, you would see some atrophy on it. So I want you to go ahead and stick your tongue in the left cheek. Okay, great. Go ahead and stick your tongue in the opposite cheek. And it would be weaker on the contralateral side, what I was pushing, which your side was pushing to. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check his gag reflexes. So I'm gonna go ahead and look in there, and I'm gonna have you say ah for me. And I'm looking for the palate to rise evenly, and the uvula would point away from the palate, from the side that the lesion is on. So next thing is I'm gonna check his arches, check his gag reflex. 1, 2, 3. Great, and it's rising. So I'm gonna check the other side. 1, 2, 3. Great, it's absent. Great. All right. So next thing I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you sit on that side of the table. I want you to face that direction. Okay. I want you to look over this left shoulder, raise your right shoulder, and look towards the ceiling. Great. I want you to don't let me separate. Okay. Okay. Now I want you to do the opposite thing. The same thing on the other side. Great. Okay. All right. Relax. Great. All right. I'm gonna have you go ahead and lay down right here on the table with your head facing this. Put your head on this side. Face that. Okay. Great. So I'm gonna have your head in my hands. And I want you to keep your head on the side. Right, I'm going to push you down. Watch your SCM activate. Good. Same thing on this side. Resist. Great. Your SCM is activated. All righty. Oh, and so for the swinging light test, I'm looking for any Marcus gun pupil that would be anterior to the optic chiasm. So go ahead and sit up for me. So, right here. So, looking for consistent constriction of the pupils, and if one pupil seems to be lagging in constriction, that's indicative of Marcus gun pupil, where the lesion is anterior to the optic chiasm. Done.